lot of nuts!
Ohio gozaimasu, gamers. And I don't mean to alarm you guys, but we may have a Category 6 clout chaser on our hands. Not only has this individual rose in popularity in the last few months, but he also might be a time traveler. I'm sure you guys are all familiar with the YouTuber by the name of Matan Even, right? No, of course you don't. As if any individual on the internet is known by their actual name. Do you know the real name of the backpack kid? Or the Fortnite dude with the blue hair? Half you guys still think I'm some ordinary gamers. No, Matan Even is the dude who interrupted Elden Ring's winning of Game of the Year at the Game Awards with the notion that he wanted to give a shout out to his Orthodox rabbi, Bill Clinton. You probably know him as the Bill Clinton kid.
Thank you so much.
I think if God of War Ragnarok came out just a few months earlier, he would have a bigger chance.
You know, real quick, I want to thank everybody and say that I think I want to nominate this award to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi, Bill Clinton. Thank you, everybody.
Who was that guy?
In that moment, everybody was in agreement with that narrator's confusion. In the words of the DreidelChamp himself,
who the fuck is that guy?
And even now, several months later, this kid continues to show up in the weirdest parts of the internet, and it raises a few questions. 1, who is the Bill Clinton kid? 2, why should I care? And most importantly, seriously, why should I care? And I'll explain after a word from our sponsor. Every time I upload a video, I get the same comments over and over again. Sumeto, where did you get that sick-ass graphic t-shirt? And listen, I understand your frustrations. It's not easy to upgrade the entirety of your wardrobe in one go. I mean, what do you got to go to like 40 different websites, 30 different retail stores? Like, where can I find good-fitting, high-quality tees that express my creativity? Well, I've got good news for you boys. Today's video is sponsored by Into the AM. Into the AM is a team of artists and creators who share a common vision. They wanted to use clothing as a canvas to express what drives you, and I could not resonate with them more. When they originally reached out, I decided to take a look at their website. I don't wear basic t-shirts, although they do have a great selection of them. I wear dope, loud, expressionist Japanese streetwear. Do they have a section for that? Yeah. They got a whole lot of Japanese-inspired streetwear graphic t-shirts, and I couldn't believe that I couldn't get my hands on every single one of them right at that moment. When I said that, they decided to send me every Japanese-inspired graphic t-shirt they had, and I gotta admit, I feel pretty drippy. I've been wearing their t-shirts nonstop for the last week, and I have never gotten more compliments on my look in my life. Check out their website using the link in the description or the pinned comment. They're currently running a sale that'll give you 3 graphic tees for $60 or 3 basic tees for $50. And that's not even including the extra 10% you'll get off by clicking the link in the description or using discount code TITTIES. 10% off. They really let me use that discount code, and they're sponsoring the video. Support the channel. Check out Into the AM. Upgrade your fit today. Let's get back to whatever the hell I was talking about before this. Transition! Sumeto, why are you such a hater? A kid jumps on stage for an innocent prank and you decide to call him a clout chaser? What's up with that? It's not like interrupting somebody on stage has ever been bad for their PR. Nobody had even heard of Kanye West before he interrupted Taylor Swift's awards. And now look at him. Maybe that's possibly the worst example I could have possibly used. Also, did you guys see that Kanye West said that watching Jonah Hill in 21 Jump Street made him like Jewish people again? Kanye West was like the internet's #1 anti-Semite icon, and now after watching a Jonah Hill movie, he takes it all back? I gotta start doing movies. So Matan Evans quickly becomes the main character on the internet for this stunt. Naturally, everybody is talking. The topic is trending about the Bill Clinton kid who interrupted the Game Awards. Twofold, because the host of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley, wrongly tweeted that he had been arrested for the stunt, leading to a bunch of other people posting that they should free my boy, let him go, because what he did honestly wasn't like harming anybody. It was just sort of an innocent prank for the most part. So Matan Even is now the talk of the town. What does he decide to do with this attention? The same thing that anybody would do once they have the attention of basically everybody on the internet. He starts to go on an array of podcasts. I don't know about you guys, but just pulling a random stunt on the internet to garner the attention of everybody isn't really enough to get me to listen listen to you talk for 2 hours. But Matan even decides to take this attention to start doing the rounds on everybody's stupid little podcast on the internet. One particular one in which he's debating a room full of OnlyFans models for some reason, that's what these podcasts are, I guess, leads into another trending clip of him asking one of these models to name 10 books, calling them illiterate. And Twitter, looking for any excuse to dunk on a woman trying to make money by using her body online, decides to idolize him for it. But to be fair, the clip is kind of funny.
Literally. You're not even old enough.
So, just a quick response to that. I didn't know that I was going to be talking to a bunch of illiterate people who don't know how to read. But,
You're literally 15. What do you know?
Bro, you know how to read?
Yes, I do know how to read.
Name 10 books.
Are you serious?
Yes, 100%. Name 10 books.
Well, I've read Game of Thrones. I'm obsessed with, the Twilight series. Game of Thrones, the series?
What's the book called? It's not called Game of Thrones.
What book did you just say before?
It's just trying to come up with a bunch of nonsense and she can't name any actual books.
Bro, shut up, kid.
Listen, I don't want to sound like I'm trying to shit on a kid who's just trying to make the most out of his 15 minutes of fame that he's garnered on the internet, but I just got a general distaste for these sorts of podcasts that are just rooms full of people that are trying to say the most outlandish thing as they can so that it can get clipped and go viral so they can plug their OnlyFans or their Hustlers University or whatever the case may be. Plus, even if I wanted to shit on this kid, I don't think I'm qualified because I don't think I've read 10 books. Does Clifford count? But it's easy to show up on a podcast. I mean, it's not easy to do a podcast because they're fucking boring and nobody watches them. But it's easy to show up on a podcast as a guest. Anybody can do that. But that's not Matan Evans' superpower. His superpower is the ability to materialize anywhere that there may be clout. You're the #1 Twitch streamer and you're out at an amusement park? Matan moment.
Can I get a quick photo? Yeah, quick. Whoa, bro, stop doing that, bro.
Buddy.
Stop doing that, bro. I just wanted a quick photo. You're trying to be low. Stop doing that. Keep doing that, bro. Like, you're not low.
You're doing interviews on the street, asking Generation Z kids who their favorite musical artist is? You better watch your back, buddy, because he's going to materialize for a Matan moment.
My favorite rappers right now. Kendrick Lamar. I like Drake. Ice Spice. Ice Spice. All of them. Childish Gambino.
Oh, let me guess. You're at your favorite Denzel Curry concert. Oh, you're excited to meet Denzel Curry. He's got a guest star. Who could it be? Another musical artist? Is he bringing out Kid Cudi? No! Matan moment.
The other day, I went to the store. I went to the aisle to get something to eat. I went to buy something to eat. I got a bottle of water. I went to the register. They said it was $2.89. So I get them.
Wow, Sumeto. Waking up real extra just to be a hater yet again, huh? Let me guess. You're mad at the kid because he's more popular than you are, huh? You're mad at him because he got to meet Denzel Curry. You're mad at him because he's front stage at WrestleMania for some reason. All the people on the internet are talking about the Bill Clinton kid, and nobody's subscribing to SumitoMedia or using discount code TITTIES to get 10% their order at Into the AM. Is that why you hate the kid? I don't hate the kid. I don't know the kid. I just think we should all be a little bit cautious. Tell me if you agree with me or not. Anybody who blows up to this level of notoriety in this short a period of time usually isn't equipped to handle that kind of clout. Does he have ulterior motives? Is he doing all of this just to be outed as a groomer? Probably not, because I think he's like 15. But hey, what do we know about the Bill Clinton kid? Well, this clip from something I don't know seems to give a little bit of insight into why he's doing this extensive level of trolling.
And I'll honestly give Jack Paul respect for this. These people have very big egos, and I don't like famous people with big egos. These motherfucker famous people are bastards. They are very bad people, and they think they're the top echelon of the world, and I don't like it, so I like bothering them. Listen, most people are intimidated by them because they're rich, they're powerful. I'm not, and I never was, so I like bothering them and teaching them the lesson that they're on my level as well.
It seems like a noble enough cause. I mean, if every man can identify with the everyman, doesn't that make him the perfect solution to the problem? Except there is no problem. Rich people think they're rich and people with influence think they have influence. That's kind of how things go. The real issue becomes the fact that the Bill Clinton kid is no longer just a random kid being in spots where the stage is too big for him. At this point, he's the talk of the town. Everybody knows who the Bill Clinton kid is. The dude's got 100,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel, 100,000 followers on Twitter. Is it really going to be a thing that you're interrupting these big influencers when at this point you yourself have become a big influencer? I'm excited to see what this kid does next. Mostly because I want to know if he's a real-life SCP, because the way that he's just everywhere all at once feels like a really good movie. But nevertheless, I want to express caution with the things this kid is doing. So far, it's been relatively harmless and moderately hilarious, which is why everybody's talking about this kid. But at the same time, we are just sort of glamorizing stalking to an extent, and I feel like that's only going to take you so far before it gets boring. Hope this video has brought you a little bit of insight to some aspect of the internet that you didn't even know you cared about, and let's be honest, at this point, you probably still don't. Remember to use discount code TITTIES by using the link down in the description or the pinned comment to get 10% your order off of Into the AM. Big shout out to the Patreon boys scrolling behind me. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already for more videos like this every week, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.